Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Let's live screen it up. Skadoosh, what's going on, guys? Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome into Final Fantasy. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Guys, we're going to try to get through as much possible content as possible today. So, yeah. I'm not sure how far we're going to get, but we're going to get there, dude. Ultimate goal is to finish the main part of Endwalker. That's a bit of a stretch, but we might be able to do it. We shall see. Shall see. All right, there we go. Out of my ear now, and we are good to go. All right. We need to go talk to Alpha Node. Now, remember, we are at the end of the expansion, so just as a reminder, everybody, cutscenes are going to be long, and they're going to be tedious. When I log in, when I get into a cutscene, if I have to do any kind of reading, I'm going to kind of summarize it as I'm reading it. For everything else, we're going to sit and watch the cutscene. That's the plan, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to like it. That's the biggest thing, you know. As long as everybody else enjoys the cut. Everybody over on Instagram, remember, I can't see chat on Instagram, but I do invite you to any of my other 3 possible platforms, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, and or Kick. All the same. You might be joining up with a couple of the guys later. Who knows, depending on if they get on or not. But I would like to play some Warframe later today too. Just depends on how far we get into here. If I don't get attacked by random level 89s, that'd be great. Our ultimate goal, like I said, is to finish Endwalker. That's about 8 quests away, and you already know that there's going to be at least 30 minutes of cutscenes. So hope everybody is ready. All right, we got bot tricks on that end. Look. Can't execute while mounted. All right. Look out. Yeah. Yeah. Wind calm. All right, Alpha Node. Let's do this, buddy. Look there. The wind. The last time we freed a dragon from its grasp, and Estinian disappeared. This is what... Hey, yo, it's my boy. Faded. Yeah. He's number 2. He's top 2, but he's not number 2. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god. Hello. What's going on, Faded? What's up, buddy? How you doing today? What are you playing? You playing some Siege, I'm guessing? Over there. Oh wait, you downloaded Warframe, right? What's his nuggets was saying you downloaded Devin. Not Devin. Jaden. That guy. He did it. He found a way for us forward. Hopefully you've gotten pretty far in Warframe, because me and Drew are kind of in there. The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war, yet Estinian knew them better than most. I'm trying to see about Elden Ring, TBH. Dude, I want to get Elden Ring, but I'm going to have to wait until payday, which is Friday, and even then I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I've got to really watch my finances with he's still fighting Alpha Node, just like Ethan. Just like I have to really watch my finances right now with the vending machine company coming up, so I've got to really see how well, because I've got to buy Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon cards still to fill these vending machines. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Even in spirit. Something about Estinian, dude. Estinian got taken. Alize is right. Must press on for their sake. But yeah, I'm looking forward to if I do get Elden Ring, dude, I really feel like I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. Like, I feel like Elden Ring is going to be a badass game for me. I've had the itch for a Souls-like game, and Elden Ring, I think, is going to be that itch. Alpha Node has regained his composure and is ready to proceed. As Justol and Alize say, we must continue. So, Faded, what did you have for dinner, my guy? Notice the changes in our surrounding. Perhaps this is a memory of a altogether different world. It would be prudent to learn more of it. Then, very carefully, lest we lose our footing in the sand. So, like, these are like different worlds that are all combined together. It's actually quite interesting. Like, they're all being drowned out by sorrow. Quite interesting. Why did I just pop that? Pop this card. Keep my chili, the chocobo, up. I'm just glad that I hit level 90 on this character, dude. I'm excited. Excited to get high level content. Also need to start looking at what mounts I want to farm, because mount farming is my ultimate goal. I want to get all the mounts. Big spaghetti monster. Whatever it is in lab. Gouyanger. Were it not for the violent crystal embedded in the surface, would appear as ordinary stone. A curious script hath been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language with which I am familiar. I cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. So, we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Tone claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. The life we find here, like as not, doubt wend its way towards a similar end. Alright, let's speak with Alize. What are we supposed to do there? I'm not sure. It's hard to make out at this distance, but the surface seems to bear the same crystal as this monument. Meaning there's another chance we find whatever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on with it. So, Faye, what did you have for dinner, buddy? I just had me some. So I started my cut, and dude, I am hurting. Like, I had me a chicken wrap from Wendy's, which is actually a very good chicken wrap. The grilled chicken wrap with a little bit of ranch, bacon, chicken. Hey, yo, my boy, a chicken Caesar salad. With I bet you put a buttload of dressing on that thing though. I bet you were like, hey, yo, it's healthy, and then went ahead and put a whole bottle of ranch on top of that thing, huh? I know you, Faded. I know how you be. Maybe Italian dressing. It just varies. What is this? Hell, traveler. This is most unexpected occurrence. This is a cool looking creature. Hello there. Your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me, I have forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. What the? When the vibrations of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts, attention E, I believe, was the pronunciation used referring to our people. Eh? E? Ah? I don't know. This is not entirely applicable given our present state. You are welcome to use this appellation. Appellation? As for non-electoral to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkogd. Yes, Kofkogd of the E. The E. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thoughts, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of aether or dynamis, as the space is spiced with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in their case. I gather your response to my presence is positive then? That is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we are ether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that our bodies are of comparable biological composites to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perspective of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Total, I prepared 198,712,180,827. That's rather a lot, isn't it? Ah, my apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered the need for the flesh and have endeavored to recreate our aorist forms. However, all patients' records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have to no frame or reference of sensation once experienced by our people, by your people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporal forms, why, to bring the end of our existence, of course. What the hell? Okay. I want to bring myself back to life so I can end myself. Though need is perhaps too strong a word. It would be a simple matter of unmaking ourselves, though use of etheric exorcisation, but such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only when with bodies of flesh. So they want to test us, use our bodies. We should very much like to hear more about your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our abilities. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure efficient exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the A, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume you consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the A wandering the desert. Their desires for body or of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you follow me, they want to study our bodies, figure out how to remake their bodies, to then make their own bodies, then to kill themselves. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so seamlessly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, we will find no answer dallying here. Let us be on our way. So this is just getting darker and darker the higher up on this thing we get, and it's sketchy. That's the least I'm gonna say. It's sketchy. Alright, let me get on my fat chocobo and get my ass up this giant mountain. What up? It's that boy Jaden. Dad. Minion from My Hero Academia? There's 3 of them. Almost looks like he can phase in and out of walls too. That's kind of cool. Sorry. My favorite chocobo. Alright, here we go. Welcome to our abode. Most of our years you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your coincidental expressions indicate my phasings is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violent crystalline construct hanging from the stone structure there. What? You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? A state question and understandable. Give your finite nature, we have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If in our idlessness we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you. But while the others are not currently in a motile state, rest assured, they would not object you were you to disturb the respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of the crystalline domiciles to communicate. Oh, okay. So the way I talk to these things is by sending my thoughts to the hey yo, homie G. So I guess I just need to do. Oh, I need to do 4 of them. Far away. I was supposed to just send my thoughts to it, not walk up and touch it. Cast your thoughts towards the crystal domicile, but there's no care. Like, nah, fam, I'm good. Not this dead. I'm just gonna sit here silently. Next one. Probably the same thing, huh? It's probably gonna be all the same. Zachary saved. You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment if you would. Okay. I can't wait. I've got to go talk to the other crystals. I don't want to leave them hanging, if you know what I'm saying. Ah, got him. Uh. There we go.
I'm
Hello.
good on it.
Oh, I bought a
Yeah.
keyboard, by the way.
Nice. Good.
I got
All right, guys. So
some
here
high
we are.
ground.
We're back at it.
I
Let's do it.
got one of
All right,
the
that guy wanted
limited
to talk to
edition
us.
attack on
I made
Titan
my
ones.
joke about him hanging in there. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that that keyboard you sent me?
No.
Hey,
I
Jake.
think I showed you. I sent you a different keyboard?
Yeah, it's
All
like
right.
a white keyboard. It had like a big ass display on the top of it.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. Not that one.
Jake, are you gonna help me in Warframe?
I don't even have it downloaded.
Oh, that sucks, ball. I'm on like the 6th mission and like I am confused. Fuck, now I'm in like the patrol area and have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't even remember, like, I mean, I started playing Warframe like fucking 10 years ago, so I don't even know what the start of the game looks like anymore.
Then it's definitely changed. You played War.
It would have changed immensely.
Did your
It's probably
inquiries
changed,
yield
like,
satisfactory
4 times
responses?
since I started playing. There you go, Faded. I sent you the keyboard.
I see. If you failed to answer, if they failed to answer, then it is likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They have not but concentrated aether now. They're not but not. We're not. There are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove to
Oh, nice. It got
hinder
those keys and stuff on
pain
it.
as
Too.
they are. But more importantly,
got the Titan
you
heart
said
switches too.
some few did answer your request for your audience. Yes,
Yeah.
I imagine they will be with us eerie long.
It was not cheap, but
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it. Talk to this guy. Flesh abandoned. Two missions after this, guys. I had no luck, but everybody else fared well enough. Quite a few have awakened. Ah, there they are. Hey, yo. May I introduce you to Laka Yeke. So, Jake, let me tell you about this game called Final Fantasy XIV. Did you know that it's free up to level 70 to include the award-winning Heaven's Ward and Shadowbringer expansions for free? Man, that's a deal, dude. You could come play with me and I could carry you through everything. I'm currently getting through the last expansion. And on top of that, Final Fantasy XIV is coming to Game Pass. Did you know that? Wow. Well, that's just because you don't have me there. Yeah, you're right. That's okay. You'll come play Warframe because we need you to make a new clan because the clan we're in is dog shit. Oh, the clan that Drew's in dog shit. It's got Undertaker in it. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, including you and Reptile, are there. You know, it's great. Yeah, all 2,406 days that y'all have been offline. You know, it's great. Ah, yes. So long has it been. It's been completely escaped my mind and still does. What does it again? I can't seem to remember. Neither do I. I pity. I was hoping you would. Get through the tutorial and then let me know and I might. We're getting pretty close to the end of this expansion. Come now, Ned Neg. The achieves have long been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further duel. Surely you recall that much. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh such as they may regularly replenish their aether by contributing to their replenishment. Get our friendly intentions. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We duly invite you to join us communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. No. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason. It's one of the few games that's not so much pay to win, but like you can collect all the materials, like all the premium materials in game without paying for them. Obviously, they're a lot less when you pick them up in world, but you can grind for everything in that game. Like, there's nothing that says that you have to do fucking. You have to buy shit. Codig. This facility is where we replenish our ether. There's no particular name for it, but we have transitionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Now then, if you would like to take your place with our comrades, the space will soon be awash in purest ether. Wait, please absorb as much as you like. Wait, where? This is your restaurant? Quite interesting. Very interesting. You brace yourself to rush for a rush of sweet, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a bit longer. Yeah. So there I was. Brace yourself again, but again. Just as I suspected, as meticulously as one might recreate the East home world, this is the Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate ether. As recreation, our friends are oblivious to the fact, to the very truth of their existence, like the phantoms of recreated Armand. However appearance may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. So we just gotta say we enjoyed the food, and then they go away, and then we go to the next part of the island. So, did you have your fill of ether? Oh yeah, it was great. At last, we couldn't absorb it. A deficiency, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask you to replenish your ether? By eating, by putting the food in our mouth. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Through your mouths, you say? Very primitive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance. Besides, such life forms have long since vanished from our system. Huh. Though we regrettably could not partake in your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome. In the course of acquiring ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? You flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does not have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, you yet possess corporal bodies. Our ancestors dictated themselves the pursuit of knowledge and technological. By transcending all limitations, we believe we would eliminate sorrow and abide in the true happiness. In true happiness, sorry. For the such as tangible such as labor, there exist major hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. We managed to solve that problem. After long years, we discovered how to become corporal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus change, we have had more time and freedom to pursuits. We went on to make even greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena and their resonance. If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. Figure it out. And did you find the answer you thought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a truth. They found out, but did they really? Knowledge of the said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we will share with you. No, we mustn't. Grim as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone in before, it is not our duty to warn them. What thinkest thou? I have a feeling they're trying to take our own bodies. That's what I feel. Can't say it without thinking it. We have deliberately and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Because at the stone pillar just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elgiai. Elgia. That sounds right. Elgia. A fundamental. We will hear it. Of course, let us learn what was led such enlightening people to the indolent end. Man, we're moving, dude. 6 total. Urianger, time to show us what we got to do. Where knowledge leads. Oh man, we're right there. Ooh, buddy. But of course, my thanks. We shall head outside the abode if you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Urianger, but I trust you have our best interest at heart. The rest of us shall go on to Elgia. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. I've got a feeling, dude. I feel like Urianger's next, dude. Like, it's gonna be the 5 of us. Like, Urianger's not gonna be. I just got this feeling, dude. I just know. Like, we already lost Dancrid and Estinian, like 2 of the best characters ever. And like, I feel like Urianger's next. Like, that's my other boy right there, dude. Start with a new location. This right here. Like, there are no quests here either. Like, there's 2. Da, 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 da. What the hell was that? That scared the shit out of me. The big other one. Other one. Alright, Ranger, come on. Aye, this place shall serve. Is it the spring that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is not to investigate. It was but a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. He knows. We all know. As we have established here at Ultimate Duel, those denizens of the ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the Makrar, they believe themselves yet the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? The way Oriange's talks, it just throws me for a loop sometimes. Like the old English just throws me for a loop. Yeah, I think the top one is great. I'm inclined to agree. Medion can take the emotions of others as her own. I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than had relied on the historical accounts. By which logic, she must have visited them while they were still while they still lived, the dragons and A both. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to their own tale, Metion perceived the emotions of those nearby as her own. And in the course of her satisfying journey, she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence. She would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possessed the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis, it is my suspicion that, overwhelmed by the longing for death, Metion did unleash Dynamis, ushered the dragons and A into their doom. Makes sense. Does make sense. A lot of sense. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the faintest desire, the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourself this: in the place where you stand, who is the soul and yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Yearneth most for oblivion. Why do you tell us this now? Here again, I betray your trust. This pledge I did make my comrades, and being my confidence, I would remain. Sacrifice himself for us to move forward. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at the side, fully knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returneth the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. Dang it, dude. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? It is indelic of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must need go to such length, I cannot well form ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? Dang it, dude. Not Urianger too. After all we've been through, though, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. Shall. Without further ado, then, let us join our comrades. Urianger's sacrificing himself, bro. Dang it. Yeah. Let us be off to Elgia. Elgia. Oh, I didn't. Fuck. I didn't tune it when I was over there. Save myself some time running. Well. Boo-doo-doo. Like, this place is dark though. Like, holy sh. Like, no wonder. Like, that sun that's burned out above us. Like, man, a little bit of light that you get from the universe itself is cool. But man, this place is dark. I would not want to farm up here. That's for sure. And, like, I see people just chilling up here, like crafting stuff. Sometimes I'm like, hey, yo, y'all are ballsy. I get that's super quiet. Nobody probably comes here. Kind of like Stormwind and WoW. Like, everybody's chills, laxes in Stormwind. Man, this is dark. Kind of like it though. Yeah, Urianger knows. Everybody kind of has put it together, and I think Yastola said something to Urianger without actually saying it, and he was like, "Yeah, I know." It's that Doctor Strange to Iron Man moment. Like, this is the one. It seems everybody is accounted for. Shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age. In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Pissed.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Yep.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Yes.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't! The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have.
Right.
I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
She appears now? No, not Yustola. No, dude.
And listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it.
That was
Atom's
Urian
magic.
Jake.
So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Urianger.
What? Both of them?
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
What the? Both of them, dude? Hey, that's both of them.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Boy. Already. Let's make our way to where the light stone you stole in your. Alright, so 4 remain now. Fighters. So much faster. Flying. Bird. Yes, I can feel it. The arcane pattern. Ah. Portal and mistake. Let us where it leads. Wisdom. Beta level ticker. Like breaking the 7th wall or 6th. Over. Okay. For your comrades. Amazing, yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrive, nothing but welcome. We may try to find Denzin or Amenable conversate. To also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll have Alpha Node with that. In the meantime, you Gara can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostiles being take care of your footing. Just like the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you best take care of yourself. Find you once you finish exploring. There are machines patrolling here and there, like those you encountered. Most likely will certainly attack by any who venture too close. Let us avoid them. Look for others that appear more approachable. Oh, that was a quick destination. Surveying. Not, but patrolling machines in the area do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Fight something here? Broken. Luckily, they're not that strong for level 9. Practically almost. Search area for Denny's in. Freaking. Got some experience. We can get Chili the Chocobo for right here. Go grab this Aether Current. Kill it before it hit me with that. Beta over here coming. Beta Max over here trying to come up in here trying to hit me. Just hit him with the 1-2 punch here. Skadoosh. Motion comes. Boom. 14k damage. Yeah, buddy. I don't know what's hitting them right now. They're like, yo. Chili just tanking and everything, man. Hell yeah. Chili the Chocobo boss. I bet you there's a buttload of Aether Currents in this area. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. What a buttload. Luckily there's only 5 quests. Feel so bad with only 5 quests in this area. Oh yeah, look, friendly robots. Base Omnicron. Huh? Radiant. Cammy. Professional. Interesting. Crystal AO. That tiger. Yeah. I want a tiger that flies. That. Alright. Look, Saint. Machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can. Beg your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of the star. Buzz unknown detected, assigning generic labels, planetary. Hey yo, Drew, thanks for the resub, buddy. I appreciate it. How's it going? I know you're in Discord. I'm also reading a lot. Greetings and welcome to the planet. The planet what? Please repeat. It appears your hearing organ unable to process the name of our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omnicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. The Omnicrons, you say. And what is it that you... We are preparing for war. Oh. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Are these the same robots that killed the dragons? Not a little frightening, the Omnicron, but at least they seem right. I will see what else I can learn from fellow. Try speaking with is measuring combat capability results negligible. Subject fails outside targeting point. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omnicrons. His objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth to conquest to acquire combat damage. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world beings who brings said to be without peril. The dragons. I knew it. This is them. Yet, through the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. The ancient costing determined that the losses incurred exceed the gains. Green travel when venturing outside the outpost. Beware manufacturing malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sur's command and permanently attack all non-Omnicron. The avoidance advise that Sur is the aliens of Stigma 1. Sur issued instructions to our forces as the foremost of strategic metrics that bear the designation Stigma. These guys are the ones who killed all the dragons. That's crazy. Anonymous weapon deployment, complete Vanguard arrangement upgrade, complete mutations level satisfactory, combat readiness assessment, waiting instructions from Sir. Any stated combat readiness. Okay. Interesting. We learned a few things, so did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe it's best to step outside the outpost. Hey, these guys killed the dragons. Dragons, dude. Ah, there you are. Finish surveying the area. This will come to us. There are no way forward. There are portals like the ones we used to get here, but those are that worked only isolated islands. Then, as before, we must locate the emotion bars away. What of yourself? Did you find anyone to speak with? Yeah, I spoke to 3 people. Killed the dragons. Same robots that killed the dragons. They don't have emotions or robots. The Omicron seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader is yet to issue. Wait. Such a place could be that fits Uriange's description, a soul whose for oblivion surpasses all others. Uriange said that? During our investigation, before we could join you in Elgia, so that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it all to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the E long for death, the Omnicrons long for conflict. As much as they made destruction, must be considered a desire. In order to find the source of the dormant ocean, I believe out their leader, the Sir. According to Ammo 32, the first Omnicron with whom we spoke with, there is a console which we might. 32 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. I believe we go give it a try. I don't even get experience for that. What the hell? What? So, the console we seek lies on the far side of this aisle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it's. Let us all watch our step, make our way. Might be able. Delta. Sure. Aether current. One. Bet you beta hits me. Ah. That was such a large full radius. It's not even funny. It. Yeah, I've seen more aether points up here than anywhere else. Alright, this appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Here to take a look at it. Try touching, smacking, tuning with the console, but there's no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. The significance of these details may be lost on you now, but they lead me to believe this was the home world of Omega. According to the records I read in the future, it possessed a single weakness: lightning.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not
Lightning.
thinking to strike the console with lightning,
Lightning.
are you?
This is my
As a
fucking
matter
kind of
of
guy.
fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices.
That's smart.
So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Have at it, dude. Toaster bath.
Very well. Here I go.
Conjure lightning. Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Ah.
It worked!
Open information to Communications Module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access Denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
Interesting.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Focus on South Coast Alizé. I hope so. Perhaps you and hear from a distance. Attic and by nature. Alright, if there are any that aren't. If you have no questions, let's. As we come this way, I believe I spied a promised vantage point for me. Wait a minute. Can I switch characters? So that's one. Can't do that. Follow. Thousand gil from that. Good. Rail cannon, okay. Go from that. Have a change. Uh-huh. Oh, so we gotta examine it. Okay. That was easy. I'm gonna come where? Ah, I see. It left the base. Let's follow it. Yeah, follow it. Follow it. Let me at him. Not here, but it definitely went this way. Time to go through and find out, see what's on the other side. Boom, monster. M17, sir, you are out of line. Watch it. What is your quarry? Yeah, you're right. Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? Yeah, but you can actually, in this game, technically, you can find silver just sitting on the ground if you want. I am looking at the tree. The tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is sample collected from another star. Not survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. This is the function of the device. The tree. To go to get such lengths to obtain it. Is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we must continue to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. Conquer the star whence the tree came. It is the last specimen of a dead world. There is nothing towards which we aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces. Why was it made to be such a way? And to what end? I do not understand. This robot right here, this is the one. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and state of combat readiness. Huh. So it was acting outside of order. Perhaps it's simply a malfunctioning omnicron. There, by it be possessed ability to make. I believe this bears further investigation. Endeavor to live even if it on for our control. Tell me, Saint, one day when the adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be meant? course. Why wouldn't you be? Do you think so? That would be a... Nah, didn't say such thing until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we best get on our task with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion bars our way. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about our Eric Omnicron. I assume that people still hear things. Not sure. Guess I can just... Gar says you found a suspicious Omnicron. That's good because the units here were help. They're all had the same thing to say about the operation unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that the business. But enough about us. Tell me what you learned. An Omnicron trying to make sense of life. None of the others are even a fraction of the philosophy. The unit may well be in position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omnicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, is if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron body, I see no reason why it would be possible. The problem is, how do you go about learning if that's... When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger. Much stronger. At the moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction that could suggest that it has a connection to her. Inspired idea, I dare say. Is it worth a try? I had a feeling you'd be on board this time. You must allow me to... I'll stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, Saint, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you return, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first, I assured it was just control, but perhaps the only one that could only be one errant Omnicron. Must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alpha Node and I will stand by the console. Time, I'll unleash a veritable spirit. Come, my friend, let us find this doubt-plagued Omnicron. No, I don't want to fight you. Fight a second one now. You are the one that was observing the tree. Are you not full glad I'm find you again? A question for you, see, about the device which is the tree. Provided does not necessarily disclosure of restricted information very well. Correcting. Anomalies day. Former diagnosed. Eric confirmed. My connection is Central Command is suffering from failures. I must leave at once and present myself to maintenance at the nearest facility. He will execute me. Need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to confront the truth. While we speak, our comrades struck the console you it would, sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. Are connected to Sir, aren't you? Ooh, buddy. We figured it out. Jinkies. Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. Before we speak further, we must move away from I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well, our friend at the consoles. Sit there. So he is Sir. Sir is he. I am you. No, you am I.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma One. It is yours, my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own. And with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
Huh.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be
Next
the
one.
end.
Oh. It. I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you, properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will.
Dang, dude.
If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
What the f...
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
Oh. They all leave so easily if as if it's nothing. How do you think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give them such a flick. That'll be just start. Fools, all of them, fools. The crystalline path. Shara has paved it for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let us seek the path's beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. Damn, dude, that's like the whole team, bro. Wins me now. My handy dandy chocobo. Looks like a portal has opened. It sure deliver us true. Well, here's where the path begins, and it ascends to dizzying heights. Let us make our way one step at a time. Our friends got us this far. This courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love, we owe it to them to continue no matter how long it takes. Alpha will accompany you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objective. You can leave your quest companions behind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the dead clan. Yeah, that dead clan. It's almost. Why does this look familiar? Normal. Not unlike many cities we know, but deathly quiet. Mayhap the inhabitants are building or visible senses. Wrong on both counts. There is simply no one here. Own it? We own? I suck. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star which was supposed to look life, but not. How it ended? I do not know. Invasion, sickness, suicide, nor say. None left to speak of the death. They're gone. Gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back. There's no one here, then neither should the emotion to bar away. Metonians back. My riddle is you're not alone. At the very least, it doesn't appear to be a sprawling place like those before. We split up, it shouldn't take long to cover this area. Damn, dude. I have to try calling out. Table. Last vantage point. They pick it through the. Saint, take a look at this. If the road was a little longer, we. It's so. I suppose. Direction in. What about you? Did you find anything of interest? Yeah, I noticed the same cups left on tables, chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here, but I do know I don't want to be alone anymore. Search enough for now. Let's find Alpha Note. Or what we. The switch.
Did you find anything?
No, this place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar
Because
our
Undertaker's on
path,
Xbox
yet there
and
is
he's
no
the
way
leader of the
forward.
clan, I bet.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air.
When you originally joined, you were on Xbox. Drew originally joined, he was on Xbox.
I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
But not the clan, because Undertaker hasn't ever
Could it be?
updated it. Crossplay.
Yes.
Your accounts crossed
I believe
over
I may have puzzled
and kept
this
the
out.
clan, but they didn't technically. They don't consider it crossplay because it originally
Despite how
started on
it appears,
Xbox.
It's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
No, not them two, dude.
I know. I know. But if there is a chance this will work, then I would take it. For everyone, and for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero, he's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one.
These motherfuckers better come back, dude. Like, there's just no way.
For instance, a path where he finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters. As did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear? I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Aetheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger.
We rise, fall, and rise again.
Dude.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
let them all be safe. Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache. They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry, an associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
Have been. Like he's the presence of another star of a thousand worlds, way heavy, yet you can walk on.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Dang.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never foresee.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home. I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Look the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on Atheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You have suffered enough.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the
You
world.
must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
After all these years,
Is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Take our cause. I'll find a What?
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to
It's probably
injury,
faded.
I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all. I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls.
That's the fifth one. Have you done a bounty in the Earth area?
Words they know to a bit part.
Faded.
What are you?
Have you done a bounty in the Earth area?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious?
Okay, so y'all are the same thing.
Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Atheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Meteor, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you
Beautiful flower.
a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
Let's go. Oh man. Let's go. They're all back. Man, dude.
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
What is that?
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
Can't go.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
That was the hero, dude.
But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it.
Save our star.
If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain call fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles, What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
Yeah, that's what we ran into yesterday. Me and Drew ran into that same thing yesterday. I think we're all on the same step. Past now standing, he came to the age of your. We are here, not squander a chance he has given to us. Oh, see this tale of triumphant conclusion and bid this curtains. This. Should you struggle to do so, I am here to help. Devil, help me. We will prevail. Hey. The dead ends now accessible. This is about to get crazy, dude. I can already see it. Here with a party of NPCs. Oh man, as much as I love Dankrid, I gotta go with my boy. Yeah, I like that. Light party.
So you are finally here, in this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn. Come then. Follow me down into the darkest depths of despair.
Oh. Holy shit. Wow, this is the inside that orb? What the hell? Wow. Now this is a dungeon. The heck?
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
Hold still.
Why do you ask for some question? Get plague that consumes us. Ours is a world of rats and blood and rotting flesh, where death is suffering. Along with dust, waves, know only peace and plenty. Wanted for naught, and yet crave more, and our might flourish. This world is harsh for the. Oh, that's God. Do not run through the toxic monk. Gotcha.
You cannot stop us! You cannot stop us! Hold still. Hold still.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Metion. Follow Metion. The end. I convinced everybody to re-download it. I'm at the end of a 14 expansion, so every cutscene is 30 minutes.
Those who lived and festered. Those who died and decayed.
Hold still. Hold still.
That means. Okay, that means that.
You cannot stop us!
You underestimate me! On guard!
Hold still. Something special for you.
Last
And the
necklace of
very
aim.
last of them wish they had never been born at all.
Spiritual distortion. Judgment. The hell? Are we having to dodge stuff now?
A brilliant star eradicated disease before destroying the self-same lives it had saved.
You now. You underestimate me!
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost.
Hold still. You cannot stop us! Allow me. You cannot stop us!
They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
probably gonna end up happening here, Chaz. We're gonna finish up with this dungeon and then probably call it a night. Save the actual last fight for day. That actually hurt.
Hold still. Something special for you. Something special for you. Allow me. You cannot stop us! You cannot stop us!
Shit. Oh shit. Oh holy shit. Woo! That was close. That was a boss.
And when one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay, what a change in scenery.
Farther still existed a star without strife, where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
I pulled their aggro. All right. All the way. Yep, we're gonna get through the dungeon for sure tonight, and then by then it'd be I'm probably going to save like the actual ending for tomorrow or Wednesday, because I really need to get to bed. It's already midnight and it's just like, oh shit. So I want to get through this, and I'm sure there's going to be a trial right after this, because that's how I've seen the expansions do it so far, is dungeon into a trial. So what's probably going to end up happening is saving the trial for the end. But the cutscene before this dungeon, where like there's nobody else here, but where like everybody comes back, had me almost bawling already, dude. I can imagine. Like my boys were there, dude. I'm looking forward to this last boss here. That second boss almost ruined me twice. Hey, wait, that's a treasure coffer, honey. I don't know if I need it, but I'll take the materia. Dude, they're just sacrificing themselves to the butterflies, bro. Bye, Felicia's. That. That. What is that? What is that? Definitely. Okay, definitely don't want to be there.
Hold still.
What is people had gained from ease, they lost apathy.
So we're going through different ends of people's. Go through the 7th, 8th end, 6th end. So I'm guessing this is like the end of civilization. So we're literally fighting. We're seeing the civilization, or the final days for these civilizations. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Hold still.
I don't know if you heard session, but after I'm gonna do the dungeon, and then most likely, if there's a trial after it, I'm gonna probably call it there, because it's already past midnight and getting late for me. Now I know for a fact that I want to set time aside to see the last cutscene in its entirety without falling asleep, because I know for a fact it's going to be a 30-minute cutscene, if not longer, like every other one so far. It's Rala. Have to watch out for those butterflies, huh?
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful.
Yep. How? Like, how do you dodge that? You gotta...
Something special for you.
Maybe closer to the edge of the circle. Okay.
Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
You underestimate me.
Dead here. Oh. I got hit with that first attack. I was dead. So Prance, I need to be a little bit closer to the edge of the circle so I don't get hit by Prance. I don't know why I fell over at the second half though. You have limit break. Really wish like the NPCs would be able to revive me rather than just starting over fresh. They've got to have some kind of res spell. Like, come on now. Oh, I missed the treasure coffer. Look. Thought I died, huh? Free loot. Quick arm. Here you go. 9.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts.
Good amount of damage.
Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful.
Alright, easy enough. Now we got it.
You underestimate me!
Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Race.
You underestimate me!
Thought I moved when I did. But one of its wings was glowing there, and the other one wasn't. Is that what I saw correctly? Jeez, yeah.
You underestimate me!
Alright, he's gonna prance again. 3, 4. Back away. Five, 8. Back away. Butterfly's facing the other way. Oh shit, that's not good. Glowing? Yeah. Got a little bit of DPS time now. Gather up. From glow.
Allow me.
That is. Yeah, that's just the AoE attack that does damage. Might be a little early for limit break, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Here comes Prance. Get ready for Prance. Red.
Let's give them a show!
I have you! Allow me!
That is. Flies facing away. Bad wing. Got it. Oh. already possessed. Huh.
That you still stand. Your determination defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up again and again without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists, ever will there be more despair. Ever will the living curse the present and lament the future. So shall sin until life ceases to be.
Oh, damn.
Seven hells.
On your guard.
The rage
Please don't just throw me into it. I would like to go to bed right now. Like,
rises.
did she just generate 2 planets and just throw them at me? What the hell? My boy Estinian.
Stop! Calm yourself, please.
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live?
No. You don't have to do the fight. We can see how long this is gonna take.
Hold on, my friends.
He just cast meteor. Alpha node coming in clutch.
We cannot comprehend.
A true sage right there.
No. We cannot know.
Just everybody.
Don't, please. Don't do this to them. To yourself.
Just one good strike.
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't.
Damn, paladins are badass. I think he's a paladin.
in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent. You gifted them escape and rendered yourself powerless. Bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last, but you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades. As we did, as we died. Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage. We tried. We tried. But it was no use. Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours. My ultimatum. What is happening?
What is... Wait, what?
At the end of every
What?
my friend. I saw something in you once, as you did in me. When
No,
at last
fucking
I
what?
understood what it was, I journeyed to Sharlayan to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither.
I'm going to bed, but what the fuck?
On what remained of the Mother Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you.
Fuck.
I take it this is your prey. But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you.
Fucking Xenos, dude. I was ready. I was preparing. I was giving it a chance.
Am I mistaken?
Ah. Comes to it, I won't save you. That's what I would say. I mean, I'll take the help, but I'm not going to save you.
care not. What I desire of you isn't succor, it is satisfaction. So come, let us dispense with this distraction, you and I.
You struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
Wait, who's he gonna summon? Who's he gonna summon? Okay, I have to go to bed. But this is about to be the most epic fucking fight in the world, and I just know it. Like, essentially it is saying I can summon whoever I want as long as I've played with them previously, which is fucking awesome. But that's gonna be for next stream. I might just stream tomorrow, even though I don't stream Tuesdays anymore. I might just stream tomorrow just to do this, because this right here is gonna be badass. This music alone. Session, I know you wanted to see it, but I gotta go to bed, dude. I've got to be up at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. That means I have to leave here by 6. That only gives me 5.5 hours, and I have to be up at 5 to take a shower. So, whatever. But thank you for hanging out. I'm most likely going live again tomorrow. That's the plan. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna get through Endwalker tomorrow, and then we're gonna probably try to start post Endwalker, and then hopefully be raid ready by, you know, I don't know, next 2 weeks, so I can, you know, do P1S and be a baby and never make it to B12, but you never know. But thanks for hanging out, Session. I appreciate it. Faded, I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate it. We will see everybody tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central until midnight again. So talk to everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Everybody later.